If you love working with acrylic paint but want the control and convenience of markers, these JusArt acrylic paint pens are such a fun upgrade. You get 36 vibrant colors, and each marker has a dual tip design, a flexible brush tip for details and lettering, and a chisel tip for filling in larger areas. It comes in this really cool carrying case, this clear acrylic case. I like that you can see the colors at the tips of them and how it has the name of the color on both of the ends. It's really pretty. I also really love that you can remove it in sections. So it has 3 trays that you can remove 1 tray at a time. I had my sketch pad out for creating swatches, but it comes with these 2 books, and I think it's really cool. It's like these 2 folders of black and white color swatches, so you could test your swatches on a black background or a white background. I think that was so convenient and so thoughtful of them. I also noticed that the swatches are labeled and put in the same order as the pens are in the trays, which I thought was really nice too. Here's a close-up of the pens. I really like the little windows that are on the sides of them so you can see how much or what the levels of the ink is. Some people like to scratch off all the branding of it just to be able to see. I thought that was really nice. Another thing that stands out is the automatic ink control. The ink flows smoothly without flooding or clogging, so you don't have to constantly shake or press the pen. Both tips can give you clean, even lines, which I feel like makes a huge difference when you're working on more detailed projects. But here is the soft end tip here, and here is the chisel tip. The colors are bold and highly pigmented, and you can see that with these yellows here. They're bright, but they really stand out on that black background, and I thought that was very helpful for a acrylic marker. It has excellent coverage. The light colors actually show up, and the ink dries quickly so you can layer and correct mistakes without smudging. And these markers work on almost everything. They work on canvas, wood, ceramic, glass, fabric, stone, metal, which makes them great for DIY projects or just everyday art in general. You can see just how nicely these colors stand out, and this was all just 1 layer, by the way. I didn't double up the layers at all yet. This is me creating somewhat of like a swatch sheet just to see what coverage looks like. This is on watercolor paper. It's not on the same kind of paper that was provided, and I would say the coverage is still really nice. I didn't have to like double up the layers. And here you can see I'm testing out a lighter colored pen on darker colors. It does get stuck on the pen itself, but when I scrubble it here like this, it does remove pretty quickly and easily, but you can see that the light color really does cover up the colors. Same thing with this green. The darker colors cover up well. This is white on green. Although it does seem like I would need another layer, I think it would be just fine. I think the only downside is that I found that this is the darkest brown. Actually, the outline would be the darkest brown. Yes, this outline here that I have on the eyebrows, eyelashes, and shadows, that's the darkest brown that's in here. But I believe if I were to get like the one with more colors, there would be a better brown. But I just wanted to test it out, see what it looks like on a piece of art, and here it is.